everybody. It is Wednesday, the 31st, and I have wrapped up last week's vlog, but I have not edited yet. I plan to do that today, and I'm here to start this week's vlog, and I'm going to give you my TBR for this week. I'm still reading Jane Eyre. I'm going to continue reading this today. I have the audiobook. I'm going to let it read it to me. And as far as I get today, that is how far I'm going to get. Then I will put it back and focus mainly on my main TBR probably. I don't know. I may continue. It just depends on how far I get today. I'm on page 162. And I haven't read for the past, since day before yesterday. But that's another story. But anyway, let me give a proper introduction. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my vlog, or welcome back to my channel. And the other two books that I'll be reading this week, one is on my Kindle and one is a physical read. I spun the wheel. I put all my books that I have on my TBR for this month and leftovers from last month that I didn't get to. Don't mind my clothes back here hanging on my chair. They're hung up. I just haven't put them in the closet yet. Sorry. Didn't move the chair either that they're hanging over. But then I spun the wheel 5 times because I couldn't decide what I wanted to read first. And here's my little sticky note that I put them on. And then I went to a random number generator, generated the numbers. The first time there were a couple Kindle books on there and a couple physical books. It just worked out that one that I chose, one generated a physical and one generated a Kindle book, so I can read them, at the same time. One after I go to bed, and then one during the day. So by Emily Henry, that will be my physical book that I will be reading, and that is for Luggage on the Cover. And I played Katie, which is Paperbacks and Ponytails game, and I have no idea what this is about, but I do know that I really like Emily Henry's books. It is a secular romance, so that fulfilled the prompt, Luggage on the Cover. As you can see, there are suitcases up here. But it is still Wednesday. It is now 3:59, almost 4 o'clock. I have made it to page 200. I have not edited that video that or the vlog that I was going to edit. And I want to film my wrap up for May, but I have, let's see, there are over 500 pages. I really think I'm not going to finish this today. There are, let me see, since I'm not listening to it, I'm only listening to this at 1.5 times speed. There are 7.5 hours. So I think I could probably go ahead and film that because I'm not going to finish. But I've just made it to where, I don't know if you have read it or not, but Mr. Rochester has just made it back to Thornfield Hall. And Miss Ingram has said some things about governesses, and so I don't like her, but to each their own opinion. So anyway, that is my update. Fixing dinner, gonna watch some YouTube. I have to edit a video, and then I'll probably go back to reading. I have some read with me videos that I pull up, and my list gets longer and longer every day. I find them and just add them. But hello everybody. So I'm out and about doing a few errands, all of my own making. I am feeling so much better. I've been in the house since Saturday. My car's not been moved. My husband has since mowed the yard, and the place that we pull up to unload the groceries, he threw dust all over the car. So I am going to go and get a car wash. I'm going to go and pick up a couple of things for supper tonight, and maybe a coffee, but we'll see. I do want to do a little bit of reading, so I may go by a park, and I just want to enjoy being out. Okay, so I will see you soon. And I just love this car wash, and they also offer free vacuums, and I just probably paid more than I've ever paid for a car wash in my life, but it's gonna be worth it because I need a good clean car wash, and I'm so excited. So let me see if I can turn you around. Lots of bubbles. Oh, it smells so good. I know you can't smell it, but just trust me, it smells good. I like that I don't have to do anything. This car out, so I'm going to try to pick up as much as I can because I have some things in here that I haven't gotten out from school, and vacuum, and then be on the road. I have washed the car, vacuumed the car somewhat. I didn't do a great job, but I have also went by Starbucks, and I don't do that often because it is kind of expensive, but I did get me a chai tea with a shot of sugar-free vanilla, and I got a sandwich because I haven't had anything today. I haven't had anything since last night, and I'm kind of hungry, so their sandwiches are usually pretty good, and they're not huge, like too much. But now I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go to. I think I'll go ahead and go to Harps. Actually, I think I'll go ahead and I'm gonna go over to the park by the library and sit and eat, and then I'll go to Harps and get whatever I'm gonna have tonight, and then probably make my way home. But I feel good about what I've gotten accomplished today, and yeah. Ready. It is Friday the 2nd of June, and I'm here to give you an update. I don't know when the last time I talked to you was. I do know that I got out of the house yesterday and did some running around. I did talk to you in the car. But I picked up Book Lovers by Emily Henry. This is my first read in June. And I have made it to page 124. And she's met Charlie. They disagreed about a book that she was pushing, so he wouldn't work with her. On her and her sister, it jumps 2 years. Her and her sister go on vacation to the town that this book is set in, and she has run into him again. And yeah, it is a secular romance, so there is some language in it. If anybody has read Emily Henry, you know that there is. There's already been one scene in it. So I wouldn't, advise just anybody to pick this book up. I also, when I placed my order for Walmart for my groceries, went and got them today, I had put this in there. I do like Emily Henry's books because they are funny and cute, and there's such good humor in it, which is what this book is offering me. The banter between Charlie and Nora is so cute. I've put several orange tabs in there, which is funny. But anyway, this one, I don't really know what. Okay, it's about a couple who've been together since college, and except they broke up 5 months ago, and they haven't told their best friends. So I guess they're going. I guess it's the second place. Second place. I guess it's a second chance romance. So that's not. Hello, everybody. I am here to give you an update. It is June the 3rd, and I have my blinds open, so I'm going to turn you just a little bit so you're not blinded. I have been working on my shelves, but my husband has taken on a new project for me. He's going to make me a little spinner wheel, and I've seen, several other booktubers have that on their channel as their game, and I just love, I use the random name picker to spin the wheel on lots of things. So right now I'm just going to use it to spin the classics that my sister has picked out for me. I'll divide my wheel out, and then I'll just fill it with, however many it'll hold, and then I'm only going to pick like 2 each month, and then I'll just change them out each month. So I just saw it, asked him could he make me one, and I've there are 3 people that I can think of right now that spin a wheel for their game. There's Cody from Cody's Book Corner. I'm looking on YouTube. One I just subscribed to, and I've only seen her video 3 or 4 times. Only visited her channel 3 or 4 times, so I'm not sure about her name, but I will link her down below. And one of them is Melanie from Simply Melanie. I believe that's her channel. She uses a wheel. Dana Ella. She was the one I was watching last night, and asked him could he make me one. But I love the way she does her board. I won't be doing that. But because I'm just going to be doing classics right now because I still play Katie's game, Paperbacks and Ponytails game, until the end of the year. So that's where my main books will come from. Excuse me. But I just wanted to credit those who have created a wheel and used that. And there are probably other booktubers who do that as well. But that being said, I finished a book today, and I must say I kept putting off this book. I mean, I started it, and then I kept saying I don't want to read this book. I don't want to read this book. I don't want to, because it was romance. It's really the only romance I have on my bookshelves, on my TBR. Not on my bookshelves. I have lots of on my TBR. I mean, on my bookshelves. But this was the main one. And it was the one when I spun the random generator. This is the one that came up for me to read first. And it was Book Lovers by Emily Henry. This was my luggage on the cover prompt. And I started tabbing it because there are so many cute and funny things. And then there were so many that I just stopped because I was getting caught up in it and just not enjoying the story as much. So I just started enjoying the story. And I like Emily Henry's writing. I gave it 5 stars. I loved it. I've heard some people don't love it, and that's their opinion, but I do. I like it. It's cute. It's funny to me. It is secular romance, so keep that in mind. It does have language in it. There are some spicy scenes, and but I thoroughly enjoyed this book. It was well worth the time. I really loved it. Anyway, I'm not sure if I told you anything about it, but it is about 2 sisters who go on vacation for a month together to this little town that is the setting of a book that one of Nora, the older sister's clients, has written about. And it just so happens that the hero, the love interest, Charlie's from there. So, that being said, they have such great banter. And that was that. And I spun the wheel again. So, my next read is All the Dangerous Things, and it is about a woman whose child goes missing in the middle of the night out of its crib while her and her husband are sleeping just down the hall, and she can't sleep. And I will give you an update when I have one. So, bye for now. Hello, everybody. So, I'm here to give you, and this is just my glass. I'm here to give you an update for my next book, my next read. I started All the Dangerous Things by Stacey Willingham. And this is about a mother whose son goes missing. He's taken in the middle of the night while her and her husband sleep, just down the hall. And she can't sleep now because she wants her son back. And she's trying to find him. And there are no clues. And the only time she sleeps, her son's been gone for a year and she hasn't slept like a deep sleep since then. The only time she sleeps is when she dozes off or blacks out or something like that. So her name is Isabel. Mason is her son's name. There is a podcaster that has entered the picture now. I'm 100 pages in. And I'm not giving anything away because he's talked about even in the synopsis. And he's asking some questions and wants to help her get to the bottom of things. And so that's where I'm at. Her entire world is wrapped around trying to find her son, as any mom's life would be if she lost her child, if her child went missing or something happened to her child. I'm really intrigued, ready to know what happened. And I started it yesterday and I'm already on page 104, chapter 19. But it keeps going back to her childhood and her sister. So when she was still a child, her and her sister, now she's got a younger sister, I think she said her sister was either 2 or 4 years younger than her. They lived in this house that had 3 levels, and it was a historical house. The house was used for Union Hospital back during the Civil War, and it's been alluded to that there might be bodies buried on the grounds or under the house or in the basement, Favorite place is the top floor where their mom has her studio. Their mom is a painter, and they go up there and sit with her. Their mom dresses them alike, and so that is what I'm reading right now, and I will give you another update in the next clip. Hello, everybody. So this is Monday, and here I am to give you one more update and close this video out so I can get it edited. I have some B-roll and that I took on my phone, so I hope it transfers over and does okay for me. But I've spent the morning just kind of, I slept in, and I spent some time talking to my friend. We've been messaging back and forth, and then I've been working on my school. I have a PD tomorrow, and I want to know kind of what I'm looking at before I go in, and I'm going to spend some more time doing that. I am on, well, I'm watching Rachel from, what is her channel name? Rachel Hope. She has the Go Lovely Sleeves, but I'm not sure what her channel name is. I'll link it down below. And Kendall from Bookphoria, and then Elizabeth from Ponytails and Paperbacks, I believe is her channel's name, because it's opposite of Katie's, and Katie's is Paperbacks and Ponytails. So I'll link all their channels down below. They're having reading sprints. They say almost all day today, so hoping I can get some studying done on my standards, because I have new standards for next year. But I came to update you on my reading. I finished All the Dangerous Things. I gave it 4 stars. There were a couple things that I did not see coming, involving a couple of the minor characters. The big thing I did see coming, such as what happened to the baby. I kind of spoiled myself when I was looking in the back to see how many pages I had left. But it was still great. It was still a great book. That didn't take away from anything. It just wasn't like over the top amazing. I mean, it's a great read. I liked it. I mean, it was easy to read, great writing. I like Stacey Willingham's writing. I mean, I read it in like a day, and like I started it night before last and finished it last night. So a day and a half, maybe, not quite a day and a half. Just a great book. And I mean, it was great. And I just didn't see a couple of the things coming. You get some kind of icky feelings about a couple of the characters, but I just absolutely love the little mom in this book. What's her name? Isabel. I kept saying I was going to remember her name because it was such an easy name. She is so dedicated to getting her son back, and just wants him back. And you just feel her pain. And so another book of the month book down and closer to my goal. And so anyway, that's my update. I do want to come back on here. I just remembered that my husband is going to be bringing my book of the month box home when he comes in, I hope. But you know what? I'll just save that for the next vlog, because I'll be opening the next vlog with my new reads. So I'm just going to go ahead and close this vlog out. I hope you made it to the end, and I'm glad you stayed if you did. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more from me, click that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.